Hello, my name is Elite and welcome back to my channel. In this video I will explain the meaning, definition and the example of all phrasal verbs of go, go after. The definition of go after is to pursue in attempt to catch another. Now let me show the example of go after phrasal verb in sentences are: just be thankful you didn't go after the million before they yanked the contest. I do not learn that the Indians ever troubled themselves to go after it. You should be able to get in a couple attacks before he tries to go after you. Thieves know this is an ideal time to go after tired and distracted shoppers. Now let me define the next phrasal verb of go. Go against. The definition of go against is to violate, to breach, to break. Now let me show the example of go against phrasal verb in sentences are: he has the wisdom when to go with the flow and when to go against it. Many have even had to go against the teachings of their church to reach that point. He is true to his convictions and beliefs, even when he has to go against the flow. My father didn't want me to leave home, and I didn't like to go against his will. Now let me define the next phrasal verb of go. Go ahead. The definition of go ahead is proceed, to begin. Now let me show the example of go ahead phrasal verb in sentences are: my advice is to go ahead and book an appointment for her with your vet. Consider your options carefully before deciding to go ahead with your prank. If it happens to be on an item that you typically buy, go ahead and purchase it. However, the government's go-ahead could yet be challenged in the courts. Now let me define the next phrasal verb of go. Go around. The definition of go around is move or spread from person to person, or share with everyone. Now let me show the example of go around phrasal verb in sentences are: street motorcycles are good at taking you where you need to go around town. You can kill us. Do you go around looking for every opportunity to do so? You must also look for a backpack that has straps that go around the waist. Even when storylines fall flat, there's plenty of eye candy to go around. Now let me define the next phrasal verb of go. Go away. The definition of go away is to depart or leave a place. Now let me show the example of go away phrasal verb in sentences are: she refused to go away and her father's fury broke over her in a terrible storm. I'll keep my mouth shut and my attorney thinks in time it will all go away. I know my cats certainly hate it if we go away and leave them with the cat sitter. Figure out what you are going to do with them to make them go away. Now let me define the next phrasal verb of go. Go back. The definition of go back is abandon, desert, betray or fail someone or something. Now let me show the example of go back phrasal verb in sentences are. All the crying had left her exhausted, but she didn't want to go back to their bed. The next day we were supposed to leave to go back home, so we just did. You're a smart guy, and between us, maybe we could fix it so I could go back. There is no part of me that wishes I couldn't go back and save you from this. Now let me define the next phrasal verb of go. Go by. The definition of go by is to follow, to assume as true for the purposes of making a decision. Now let me show the example of go by phrasal verb in sentences are. You can sit back and watch your thoughts go by instead of engaging with them. Some pet food manufacturers go by the philosophy, don't ask, don't tell. We can't all be heroes. Somebody has to sit on the curb and clap as they go by. I wish you both the best of luck and ever-increasing happiness as the years go by. Now let me define the next phrasal verb of go. Go down. The definition of go down is to decrease, to change from a greater value to a lesser one. Now let me show the example of go down phrasal verb in sentences are. Do you want humanity to go down the toilet because you didn't feel like helping? If you did it right, the ball will go down the rail, setting off an unseen explosive. You go down long terrifying hallways and turns corners, not know what to expect. Online alarm clocks are very reliable, however internet connections do go down. Now let me define the next phrasal verb of go. Go for. The definition of go for is try for, to attempt to reach or decide on something, choose something. Now let me show the example of go for phrasal verb in sentences are. Perhaps I could go for the festivities then come back here before the full moon. She would have cowered under the table all night, too frightened to go for help. He wasn't going to let her go for long, since she was his singular food source. Watch wading birds from the deck, swim in the pool or go for a canoe paddle. Now let me define the next phrasal verb of go. Go in. The definition of go in is to give support to. Now let me show the example of go in phrasal verb in sentences are. If you are tired and draggy feeling, go in and get a blood test to find out. First, I take an axe and pail and go in search of water, if that be not a dream. When you find a set that you like, it's time to go in for a close inspection. As long as they are free of food scraps, they can go in the recycle bin. Now let me define the next phrasal verb of go. Go into. The definition of go into is get involved in, to investigate or explore. Now let me show the example of go into phrasal verb in sentences are. We are training cadres of psychological workers ready to go into action. Now go into a series of release parameter, refined set of refinement cycles. Place your tree in a safe place, maybe a room your kitty does not go into. Take a walk or just go into another room and do some relaxation techniques. Please like, share, subscribe and support my channel. That's all for this video. See you in next video.